This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. We are in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That is broken up and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That ball snagged for a completion. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Quick catch over the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made over the middle and gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to throw yet again. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running out of time in the pocket, and it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here's the handoff. Running with purpose.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And third down, it's a handoff. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning, finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Hicks. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He finds his man. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
And the back now goes in motion. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Rhodes. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Ball handed to the running back. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw. The freshman with a little too much air into that one.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And tackled there by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a first down. Pressure is coming. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs him. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Comes up with the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks an open space. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the ball is hauled in. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game. Timeout is called. Talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Who makes the grab? To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made over the middle. They bring it down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Rhodes. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Here he goes. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that run play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback.
Looking to throw it deep. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets, to put them on top now.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Chris, you know how I feel about the option. If there isn't any penetration, this is a dangerous play for the defense to try to defend. The quarterback's able to get to the edge, draw the defender towards him, and then deal it out to the running back, who's got a lot of room on the outside to run.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's another deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The Wolverines will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And the Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. You just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
I I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
He lets it go on the move. Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Grab behind the line. It's Hicks. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Going to throw for it on third and short. Looking downfield. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Bringing pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He fires it down the middle. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Rhodes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. And he's going to go down, but there's a flag in the play. If it's on the defense, this will be a 1st down. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start on the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Looking right. This one caught. And he's brought down there. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a quick grab. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And the Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Paging George P. Burdell. Paging George P. Burdell.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. A huge defensive score.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made by the tight end. And he stopped short. The defense makes a play, and now in the 4th quarter, it's still a 1-point game.
Michigan 29. Georgia Tech 28.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Dumps it down to the back. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll scramble for a 1st down and importantly get out of bounds to stop the clock. That's a smart play.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody is open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the 1st down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back, looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. The try fails. They can't build their lead here in the final seconds. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Michigan.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, and they sack him, and that'll do it. The final play. The defense makes a huge stop to preserve the W. For Kirk Baser in the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.